Upon the launch of the Rebuilding Ireland programme by the Department of Housing, Local Government and Heritage to tackle the housing crisis in Ireland, Tipperary County Council appointed an architect for the first time and formed a new in-house design team in its housing section. This is the story of the first major social housing development to be built in Tipperary for over 20 years. 26 new houses at Glenconnor Hill in Clonmel.
Tipperary County Council had not built many new houses for some time, but that changed with the resumption of our social housing new build programme under Rebuilding Ireland. In Tipperary County Council we saw this as an opportunity to both reshape and redefine perceptions of public social housing. Building housing developments is important, but we also saw this as an opportunity to provide homes and form a new community that would enrich the lives of people who live there. It is, if you like, a chance to create a unique modern settlement that is not only a great place to live, but also a place that any town will be proud of.
Delivering new homes is always a good news story for anybody, but Tipperary County Council is probably not your standard developer. The design and the construction stage is really the first start of the process, and it's really, we come in really at the next part, which is where we have a particular interest. So our real connection with Glenconnor Hill really only begins when the new residents move into their homes, and the design element is important to us because we want to give people a sense of pride in their own home, and in particular we want to improve their quality of life. In addition to that, the design element is critical to us because the way it is set out engenders the ability to create a new community, and the community itself to us is important because that provides the supports to the individual families through all of their trials and tribulations over their lifespan. So I suppose what we're hoping is that all of the residents in Glenconnor Hill will be very happy in their new homes, and our intention is to be there over the next number of generations to continue to support them and their families to live to their true potential.
26 quality A-rated homes, fully supported by the elected members, fully funded by the Department of Housing, Local Government and Heritage, and delivered by Tipperary County Council on its own lands at the foothills of the mountains in a beautiful scenic location.
Glenconnor was the first site that was handed to me when I arrived at Tipperary County Council 5 years ago. I knew it was a wonderful opportunity. These were my very first sketches. I realised all of the people that were going to live in these houses were making a new start. So I wanted to create a development that not only gave them a sense of community and enclosure with each other, but also with the town of Clonmel and the magnificent vista that lay beyond. If you like, their own little village within a town that hopefully would also be the foundation of the rest of their lives.
So I'm delighted to be here in Glenconnor Hill today. It seems like only yesterday that, back in 2016, back in 2017, that we were engaging with Liam Ryan in terms of the design, the Part 8, the planning process. And to be here today is just so rewarding to see that vision we had at the time back 4 years ago, to see it come to fruition. And for me, the most rewarding of all, the 26 families being here in September last year, and to see those 26 families getting their keys, the joy in their faces, that's something I'll never forget. And finally, it's also a reminder for me, the key actor that are local authorities in terms of delivering social housing. And let's face it, we do have a social housing crisis, but it's just a reminder, the important actors, and I think well done to Tipperary County Council.
Well, this is our first residential development in the history of Semiton, and we were delighted to have been part of it, and very excited with how it's been received.
We were delighted to be appointed by Tipperary County Council to act as the architects for the implementation of the project. It's a great project. It's our first completed project in County Tipperary, which we're very proud of. And we were very keen to do something special and bring some extra ideas to the table to make the project work really well. In particular, I think we've done some nice landscaping on the development, and we've carried through the vision that Liam had for the houses themselves. On top of that, we've designed a very sustainable houses. The houses have photovoltaic panels generating electricity, and they're costing around about €500 a year for the heating costs, which is extremely low. And we hope that that stands the test of time. We hope that we've built something that is going to be a great addition to Clonmel and the housing body in Tipperary.